Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good evening, wherever you're at, whatever time zone you're in right now. We know what year you're in because we're all pretty much on the same year. But let us know in the comments below, and welcome to the channel if you're new. So this channel is a wealth building channel. We have a lot of different stuff on here, how to create wealth. So one of them is stocks, but this is not the only way to make your wealth building strategy. So today that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to try and do this every month and try and keep it up to date. We'll see how long this goes. See how long this goes on. We can keep it up for every month. Okay, so let's look at August of 2022, which covers July, June, and May. So usually it's 3 months back. So these are some of the things to look at for, this is Yahoo Finance, S&P Capital IQ, and it also comes from James Glassman's perspective. So hopefully you like him. If not, oh well, these are some of his picks. So when you buy shares of stock, you might become a partner in a business. But we all know that, right? So I doubt all investors are seeing their purchases that way, though. So many see stocks as horses to bet on, like in a scorecard that tells them how the 401k is doing. But stocks represent pieces of companies, and the first thing to consider is whether these companies are worthy of your partnership. So you want to keep a wish list of about a dozen companies that you might want to partner with. So you can see if the market's going to offer you a better price. So one of these spectacular successes is Johnson & Johnson. They've been around forever, and their stocks have gone from $54 to $176 with a dividend increase of 84 cents to $4.52 a share. So if you bought J&J in 2002, your original investment will be yielding 8.4% annually in dividends alone. So when the market drops sharply, instead of pulling out of these lists of any of these stocks on this page here, you might want to consider not looking for a particular price earning ratio, but a general sense of when the right time to pounce is. So in early 22, when the market tanked on the realization that COVID pandemic was serious, in the 5-week period ending March 15th, the S&P 500 drops 30%. It was time to get the great companies at a reasonable price, and those who listened hopefully did that. And some of the 5 stocks that Glassman in particular picked, according to Yahoo Finance and S&P 500, was ONEC here, which I don't think is on this list, which is ONEOK, which is an energy pipeline company. It's the biggest winner, going from $27 to $67. I don't know if I have that on any of my other videos. ONEC, let me see. ONEC. Nope. I do not have it on here on this video. But anyway, that is in there. Another one is Hermes International Society, which is HERMES. This French luxury goods retailer went from $72 to $121. And Bank of America went from $20 to $36, which I think is on here. No, that's not on here either. Goodness. We got the wrong video up here. No, we do not. Okay. Starbucks, also not on this list. What is going on? All right, never mind. All right, that notched smaller gains. Salesforce is another one. It's a business software firm. Was another good one. All but ONEC, which is ONE1OK, is how it's spelled. ONEOK, have suffered significant declines as the S&P posted double-digit losses at the end of 2021. So Hermes, for instance, peaked in November at 188, and No one can pick the tops and bottoms with any consistency, but they can tell whether the 2022 market decline will continue or worsen or reverse. So let's see what else we can find out about this. After nearly 50 years in this business, I do not know of anyone who's done it successfully and consistently all the time. So he recommends keeping a wish list, and this is Hulbert, which is Hulbert, Financial Digest. He tracks the performance of market timing newsletters, and his suggestion is to keep a wish list and keep it ripe all the time, and looking at it at various points in the history of these companies that are on your wish list that you hope to become partners with. So some of the 5 stocks that are moving from the wish list to the buy list would be Costco Wholesale, which the stock dropped from 600 to 416 in a month and a half this spring. It has bounced back and it remains attractive. And it sells everything from goods all over the countries to tires. It doesn't sell members, it sells goods from tires, and it has 800 membership warehouses. About 3/4 of them in the U.S. keep rising after year after year. And in the long run, this would be a good person to have as a partner. So Home Depot, which operates 2,300 home improvement stores, is also a stock worth looking at. The sales and earnings expected to rise a few percentage points in 2022 compared with last year in 2021, which was a little distorted because of the COVID issuance and the stimulus checks and all that. The shares are down about 1/4 this year, and the P&E has dropped to 18, but this stock could go lower. It's not that you're not going to pass up the chance to finally become an owner, but especially with a dividend yield of 2.5, this stock would be a stock to pounce on. So Illumina is the leader of genomic sequencing, or determining the composition of DNA. The Illumina provides tools to detect mutations in the COVID virus, and it determines where the cancer is spread in your body and how to treat it. And this stock lost half its value in less than a year. But why biotech investors are hard to impress, Illumina is on the cutting edge of health technology. So this is another one to look out for. Netflix is another one that got away. It was trading less than $2 a share in 2003, and after the stock quadrupled, he's saying that he sold it and never bought it back, but he regrets that. So Netflix shares have dropped from about 700 in November to 200 today. So mainly worries about the competition cutting into subscriptions. So there's so many people out here doing this subscription online now that Netflix is, it should be cheaper to buy coming up in the next 12 months ahead, and it's cheaper today than it was in 2018, even though the sales have doubled and the net income has quadrupled. So Public Storage is another one that dominates the business with a captive customer base that doesn't want to keep moving stuff around. The company faces little resistance in raising its monthly fees. So the rental income at the same quarter rose 15.7% compared with the period last year. So the Public Storage is a real estate investment trust that passes its tax liability on to the shareholders. So it's best kept in a tax-deferred retirement account, and its mostly watch metric is funds of earnings per share. So for the 3 months ending March 31st, the FFO jumped 24.4%, and the Public Storage has doubled its stock in the last 3 years. And in the last 100 days or few weeks, it's fell more than 100 points. So these are still some of the companies that are suggested. J&J already, 3M, Alphabet, McDonald's, Walt Disney. And these are some of the people to keep move from your wish list to your partner list. And this is suggested by some of the top street smart investors who get their resources from some of the top people. So this is the end of this video. I appreciate y'all. Come back for the next one.